My name is Louis Spector with TLC, the landscape company out of Mesa, Arizona. And right now we're going to go over how we categorize and organize our equipment and materials for our crews in order to help establish responsibility and liability for the crew members. So if you look right here, what I've begun with is color coding a wall. And the wall is in order to give the place for each of the foremen and the crews to put their equipment. Their equipment is in turn color coded to the same color. So each crew has a different color, and all of their hand tools, power equipment, and rider mowers are then color coded per crew. And as you can see at a glance, what is missing, what's in the wrong spot, and what is there. And it's used as a quick identification tool for the supervisor, and it's used to help organize what's theirs and make sure that the wrong equipment doesn't go with the wrong crew on a daily basis. It works fairly well. Here we have a gas section set up. The non-mix is red topped, and the mixed gas for our small equipment is green topped. And then again, each of the cans is color coded per crew on the side so that they each know which gas can is theirs, and they each have one of each. We move into the 21 section. We have a 21 section where they line up the 21s at the end of the day, and the 21s are painted on the top, or not if it's the red crew. And at the end of the line we put up bumpers, because they tend to push the 21s into the wall and make a dent, so that helps prevent damage to the infrastructure. If we move into the rider mowers, you'll notice the first row is the 60-inch rider mower, zero turn. Each rider mower is color coded per crew in order to assign the rider mower to the crew, and it's their responsibility to maintain, service, and keep it in good functional order. Keep it clean. This way I have somebody I can confront when I have an issue. I know who's using it, when, and where. We then have to subdivide it into the smaller machines. 52-inch, 44-inch, and another row of 52 because we had another. We get into our fine groomer machines, walker, navigators, even though they're both a navigator. And then the big guy, we got a spot for our 72-inch mower. Everything has a place and everything's lined up and organized. Our miscellaneous equipment that's used, miscellaneous power equipment, you see the edger, I call it the buggy sprayer, aeration machine. These are lined up in this yellow rectangle to help keep it out of the way. So for random things, they're not just thrown all about. We have a spot for them. Behind the mowers, you see we've set up a yellow square for the attachments for the tractor. Keeps it out of the rain and the elements, and it's accessible for us. We can drive our tractor straight in through the large bay door, back it up, hook it on, and we're good to go. Continue down, we have the locker sections, and this has a row, and the guys keep their uniforms there, and well, advertising for Cintas. We keep extra blades in the blade box. Everything again is color coded. The handle is color coded so that each crew member knows exactly where to find their blades, and they can be held accountable. And again, everything that isn't used on a daily basis is locked, and it's locked with a key that only the supervisors have. Miscellaneous tools and paint supplies that we use, but not on a daily basis. It's locked in the toolbox. And then we move into our workshop area. This is where that comes into play. When somebody has a broken piece of equipment, as you see here, we have green, or Oscar's crew. They stage it here, and they put the problem with as good a description as possible. The throttle does not work properly. Goes into here, and then the repair person picks it up and sends it off for repair, or repairs it in-house, depending on how complex the issue is. Back here we have a staging area for the development and production of our valve box lids, our locking valve box lids, which are great. They help prevent theft, damage, destruction on the properties, which is a huge problem, and the water loss, especially out here in the Southwest, is a big thing. This is helping keep the client secure and drive down the cost of vandalism. In the back corner, kind of tucked away, is our sharpening station, and it's all set up for sharpening chainsaws and blades. The blades in the morning are always all put in a pile. Every morning they are all sharpened, and they're put back on the machines, so that every day we have fresh sharp blades and we never have to have a crew go out without sharp blades.